So okay fellas, this is the story of Junior. I don't even know exactly where to start, but I guess we'll start from the beginning. So last year we got this buck we called Junior on camera, and he was a nice, probably 120, 130 10 pointer, but we didn't pay a lot of attention to him because we had this guy on camera. So he was just kind of hiding in the backgrounds because we'd had this guy on camera. So this guy, we called him Double Trouble. He went from just a little 140 10 pointer from the first year we got him to a 176 10 pointer. Now he broke two big leaners off. That's why we called him Double Trouble, is he had two big leaners on the inside. If he had those leaners, he would have went 200 inches, judging off of trail cam pictures on how long they were on these other tines. So we didn't pay a whole lot of attention to Junior at the time because we had Double on camera. We were hunting Double. We had the spot called the Double Stands, which is where we were mainly getting all of our trail cam pictures of Double. And we did have one encounter with Junior last year. It wasn't very good. He was just on the other side of the bean plot, and we just barely got a glimpse of him. This was pretty much our main focus, and we hunted him real hard all year. When gun season hit, he kind of disappeared, and he actually went like 1.5 miles away, and my cousin ended up getting him. I'm so glad my cousin got him because, hey, in the end we still got to hold him. He is a big buck. He went 184. Junior, he did stick around for most of last year through December and January and February. He was kind of off and on, but he was kind of sticking around. Then we fast forward to this year, 2022. We fast forward and we did get a video of him early in the spring. We just didn't realize who it was because it was just so early in the spring and we didn't know who it was, just because he was so small and had velvet and everything. And I didn't realize who he was and realize that he was even around until all of a sudden my cousin Dawson, who shot Double, he sent me a cell cam picture from around the same spot where he shot Double of Junior real early in spring, and I knew 100% when I got that picture it was definitely Junior. So this summer we were just trying to think of where we should hunt and how we should hunt and how we should do this, and just been setting up tree stands everywhere and setting up trail cameras everywhere. And my cousin Dawson that actually shot Double, he got us Tactacam Reveal cell cameras. Cell cameras are the coolest thing ever. Just sitting around at home trying to fall asleep in bed, or you're tired or not feeling good, and all of a sudden you get a picture of Junior sent to your phone. You usually get a little happier and feel a little better. So exciting all year, just trying to think of how we were going to do this. And I bow hunted him real hard all year. It was September 21st. I was hunting one of our timber spots, and it was just on the ground. It was early in the year. It's a good rifle spot, but we'd never really hunted it with a bow. But I was just standing on the ground up against a big pine tree. It was a good cold front moving through, and quite a bit of deer moving. And a doe came out and gave me a perfect 20-yard shot, and I couldn't resist it, so I drew back and shot the doe. I'd figured I'd probably ruined the hunt, so I was just all excited that I shot a doe, and I was texting everybody, telling everybody that I shot a doe. Everybody was all excited, and I was sitting there on my phone, and I heard, right as I was texting everybody, I heard a blow. And I turned around, and he was about 10 yards behind me running away. Junior running straight away from me. And I was just like, I just felt kind of stupid at that point, because it's like a good cold front moves through. First deer comes in front of you, you shoot it. It gives you a good shot. So he got away that time. But we'd still been getting him on camera. We were still just getting a lot of pictures of him flowing in from all of our different cameras, and just trying to think of a spot where we needed to go next and how we should do this. And fast forward to September 28th. I was sitting there in the same spot where I shot that doe. It was an afternoon hunt, and I was standing there by that pine tree again. And I'm standing there, and all of a sudden I get one of those cell cam pictures sent to me of he was there, but he was about 300 yards away from me. Man, I was just so I was on cloud 9 there, hoping that he'd come in, but he didn't end up coming in. We fast forward to youth season, and we get the rifles out and sight them in, make sure they're still good. We're walked in real quiet on youth season morning, got sat down. I was sitting there with my gun looking down the trail. There was another trail to the left of me, but I was looking down the trail because I figured he'd come down that way, and I'm sitting there waiting. There's some deer behind me on the neighbors, and I was sitting there, and all of a sudden to my trail to the left, I had heard some running come up and jump the fence onto us off of the neighbors. So I get turned and I get ready, and I can hear him walking on us, coming up, and I didn't know what it was yet. And all of a sudden, I'm sitting there and I just barely see his rack moving behind all the buck brush and scrub brush around. And I could just see his rack moving, and man, I flicked the safety off. I was like, that's him. Threw my gun up. He came out just real slow, and I stopped him, shot him, and threw another shell in just as fast as I could. He was already running into the timber by the time I got that done, and I was all worried about the shot. I figured it was a good shot, but I just didn't know. And then we started walking into the timber, or walked over where I shot him. The blood trail was good, so at that point in time I was feeling a lot better about the shot. I figured it was good, but you never know when you shoot a buck. I don't know why every time you're just skeptical of the shot, but I'd started feeling a lot better by that point in time, and I just started walking down through the timber real slow, following the blood trail, and there he was. He probably only ran 70-80 yards down through the timber, and my dad's old 7 mag put him down. So that point in time, after I'd got Junior, it was just kind of a bittersweet moment. I just had him on trail camera all year and the year before, and it was just so exciting going out and getting those trail cameras or getting those cell cam pictures sent to your phone in the middle of the night of Junior. And it was just kind of bittersweet because it was exciting that I got him, and exciting, or not very exciting at the same time though, that we weren't going to get any more pictures of him on camera. I had honestly kind of felt bad because all year I'd been hoping my brother would get this buck, because he shot some decent ones but never one like this, and I honestly kind of felt bad that he didn't get Junior, because all year I was just like, yeah, Wyatt's gonna get him, and I shot him, and I was just kind of sad, honestly. I was like, why didn't Wyatt get him? Wyatt should have got him. But I don't feel so sad anymore, because I'll throw up a picture of Wyatt's buck here. He shot a 165 10-pointer. Pretty much the biggest deer we've ever shot in our family, basically. It's a big one. It's definitely one of my biggest bucks. He scored 148 and 7/8. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching all the way through the video. I really appreciate it. Just thank you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Till then, shoot some big ones. Shut the video off. I think that's it. Do you think we got everything? Okay.
Yeah. This isn't going to be a dog pile, it's going to be a cat pile.
Cat pile.